Winter testing ahead of the up-and-coming Season 4 got underway in Spain at the circuit to Barcelona, Catalunya, and it was clear to see that Toro Rosso were the quickest team in the field, topping the timesheets and showing that their car is definitely the one to beat. Their number one driver and the Season 3 world champion Carlos Sainz looks to have the edge over his teammate as he tries to kickstart his season and hunt for back-to-back championships, but Danny Kvyat is not too far behind and he'll be looking to improve on the bad luck that he had last season to try and be in the hunt for the championship as well. Renault Sport look to be on the way down off the highs of Season 2, and they say they are struggling to unlock the pace in their cars. Force India have certainly closed up the gap over the winter. However, both Kevin Magnussen and Jolyon Palmer say they are focused on trying to get Renault back to the top once again. In the Force India car, and Season 2 world champion Hayden Gullis has made up with teammate Nico Hulkenberg after he thought his teammate was a little bit too aggressive towards the end of the season, but now he said he is focused on trying to win the Constructors' Championship for Force India, and then he will focus on the Drivers' Championship himself. But both Force India drivers showed good pace as they look to close up on the Toro Rosso team. McLaren were the only team to upgrade before winter testing, improving the aerodynamics of their car. The Woking-based team increased the downforce and lowered the drag to now become a serious title contender, and both Jenson Button and Fernando Alonso will be looking to add on their previous world championships, with Fernando Alonso looking slightly on top over his teammate. Manor Racing made loads of improvements over Season 3 and they look to be carrying on that momentum in Season 4, and they say that regular podiums aren't too far away for both Rio Haryanto and Pascal Wehrlein. So could we see the two Manor drivers getting involved in the championship battle? Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull and Williams slow development over the last couple of seasons has really cost them, and that has allowed them to drop down the standings and allow teams like Manor and McLaren to jump above them. All four teams have even gone as far to admit that getting into the top 10 could be a struggle. But all those teams have got a huge budget and are expected to return to the top very, very soon. Remaining at the foot of the standings is Haas and Sauber. Unfortunately, their development over the last couple of seasons, like the top four teams, has been very slow, with Sauber yet to score a single point in all 3 seasons. So that is it for the roundup of winter testing ahead of Season 4, which gets underway tomorrow at the Australian Grand Prix. With 21 races ahead of us and the most competitive grid we have ever seen, the championship is literally anyone's to win. So join me tomorrow, 3 PM UK time, as we kickstart Season 4. But until then, it's goodbye from me.